Je regarde la salle, je vois que la réaction est positive, je n'entends pas d'objection. L'accord de Paris pour le climat est accepté.
Globally, efforts are being made to minimize the impacts of climate change and to limit the global temperature rise to safe level. In 2015, 196 nations, party to Paris Agreement, agreed in limiting the global temperature to 1.5 degrees Celsius. As per the agreement, the party countries have to prepare and implement nationally determined contributions (NDC) that contains the national goals, policies and measures for addressing climate change. Did the first NDC in 2016 and later the second NDC was submitted in 2020. As per the Ministry of Energy, Water Resources and Irrigation, approximately 66% of the total energy use is from biomass-based energy. 27% is from fossil fuels and only 7% is from hydroelectricity and renewable energy sources. Department of Customs data showed that in the fiscal year 2078-79, petroleum products worth 3.83 billion NPR was imported. Nepal is paying a lot of its foreign currency reserve in importing petroleum products. Nepal's second nationally determined contribution targets to replace cooking energy sources with electric cooking stoves in 25% of the households. Install improved cooking stoves in 500,000 households and construct 200,000 household level and 500 large-scale biogas plants by 2030. By 2030, it aims to increase sales of e-vehicles to cover 90% of all private passenger vehicle sales, including two-wheelers, and 60% of all four-wheeler public passenger vehicle sales. It also targets to generate 15,000 megawatt of electricity by 2030. Like Nepal, many countries have also emphasized transition to renewable energy as a solution to address climate crisis in their respective NDCs. Acknowledging this fact, the Federal Ministry of Economic Cooperation and Development of the German government has supported multi-actor partnership for 100% renewable energy project initiative in Nepal, Vietnam and Uganda. In Nepal, Prakriti Resources Center and WWF Nepal are jointly implementing a multi-actor partnership for 100% renewable energy project that aims to facilitate the implementation of the country's nationally determined contribution and support to achieve the national goal of net zero emissions by 2045. The project advocates for a just energy transition from fossil fuels to renewable energy sources, and also safeguarding rights and livelihoods of families likely to be affected by the transition. It emphasizes on a promotion of energy mix for sustainable and resilient energy. Capacity building, awareness raising and policy dialogue among stakeholders of energy sector in Nepal are major activities of the project. These activities have supported in internalizing of the concepts of just transition and energy mix in policy-making process of the energy sector in Nepal.
The reason that we are working in the multi-actor partnerships program is that our ambition to achieve 100% renewable by 2050. And to do so, we need all the sectors working together to build a pathways how you're going to achieve that. So that it will help the decision makers, the policy makers, the investors, how we're going to make that transition from fossil fuel to renewable energy. And that's one of the reasons that we came all together and we made it happen in terms of technical reporting. But now the next one is we're going to make a policy brief, which will be easier for the policymakers to guide the path towards achieving 100% renewable by 2050.
This project set up a multi-actor partnership platform that includes government agencies, national and international development organizations, bank and financing institutions, private companies, academia and research organizations and other concerned experts and organizations working on energy sector, and initiates a constructive dialogue for scaling up renewable energy in Nepal.
यो बहुद्देशीय प्लेटफर्ममा जलवायु परिवर्तन र नवीकरणीय ऊर्जा सम्बन्धी चासो राख्ने, त्यसमा चाहिँ योगदान दिन सक्ने विभिन्न सरोकारवालाहरूको चाहिँ मञ्च हो। जलवायु परिवर्तनलाई सम्बोधन गर्ने र नवीकरणीय ऊर्जालाई पनि देशभित्र कसरी प्रवर्धन गर्न सकिन्छ भनेर चाहिँ त्यसमा बहस गर्ने, नीतिगत रूपमा चाहिँ छलफल चलाउने र क्षमता वृद्धिका कार्यक्रमहरू गर्ने र सँगसँगै चाहिँ केही रूपमा अनुसन्धान र अध्ययनहरू पनि गर्दै आएका छौँ। नेपाल सरकारले लिएको अन्तर्राष्ट्रिय रूपमा लिएको बहसलाई चाहिँ राष्ट्रियकरण कसरी गर्न सकिन्छ र त्यसलाई राष्ट्रिय आँखाबाट कसरी हेर्न सकिन्छ भन्ने त्यसको बारेमा व्यापक नीतिगत रूपमा चाहिँ छलफल गरेका छौँ, तालिमहरू दिएका छौँ। त्यति मात्र होइन, गएको नोभेम्बरमा त हामीले अन्तर्राष्ट्रिय सम्मेलन पनि आयोजना गर्यौँ।
Members of the platform express their satisfaction that this dialogue is useful to understand the nexus of climate change and renewable energy and provides an opportunity for individual and institutional capacity development.
पहिला चाहिँ एनर्जी एक्लै आइसोलेसनमा काम गरिरहेको थियो, जस्तो हामी गर्दाखेरि चाहिँ एनर्जी सर्भिसेसमा मात्रै काम गर्थ्यौँ भनेपछि अब यो म्यापमा हामी इन्गेज भइसकेपछि हामी एनर्जी र एनर्जीलाई पनि क्लाइमेट चेन्जको लेन्सबाट कसरी हेर्ने भन्ने कुराहरू मुख्य गरेर के अरे त्यसमा मोर क्ल्यारिटी आयो। यसले एकदमै राम्रो बेनिफिट दियो कि दुई तीनवटा कुरामा। एउटा चाहिँ क्यापासिटी बिल्डिङमा म आफैको पनि र मेरो कलिगहरूको पनि, अर्को चाहिँ नेटवर्किङमा धेरै के अरे संस्थाहरू, एकाडेमिया, डिफ्रेन्ट इन्स्टिट्युसनहरूसँग जुन कनेक्टिभिटी भयो त्यो पनि भयो।
The multi-actor partnership for 100% renewable energy project has conducted research on the situation of energy use and possibilities and challenges for energy transition in Nepal. In collaboration with the University of Technology, Sydney, Australia, a study on technical scenario of 100% renewable energy in Nepal by 2050, possible transition pathways for NDC and LTS implementation was completed and the report was published. This will support in policy advocacy for promotion and scaling up renewable energy actions in Nepal.
यो प्रोजेक्टले खास गरी नवीकरणीय ऊर्जामा हामी 100% जान सकिन्छ भनेर अवेरनेस गर्ने, एडभोकेसी लबिङ गर्ने एउटा महत्त्वपूर्ण काम यसले गर्यो र नवीकरणीय ऊर्जामा हामीलाई जानको लागि तयार पार्ने हिसाबले यो चाहिँ नि जलवायु परिवर्तन, त्यसको जलवायु परिवर्तन र ऊर्जाको सम्बन्ध, त्यो विषयमा छलफल गर्ने, यसमा सम्बन्ध संस्थाहरूको बीचमा चाहिँ अन्तर्क्रिया गर्ने, उनीहरूको चाहिँ क्षमता विकास गर्ने, त्यो हिसाबले हामीसँग चाहिँ यो कार्यक्रमले प्रत्यक्ष सहकार्य गर्यो र हाम्रो उद्देश्य र कार्यक्रमको उद्देश्यमा चाहिँ यो चाहिँ नि तारतम्य मिलेको हुनाले हामी चाहिँ नि सहकार्य गरेर अगाडि बढ्यौँ।
The project has provided technical support to Ministry of Drinking Water, Energy and Irrigation in Bagmati Province and Ministry of Energy, Water Resources and Energy in Gandaki Province to develop their respective provincial energy strategy and action plan.
प्रकृति रिसोर्सेस सेन्टर मार्फत चाहिँ हाम्रो गण्डकी प्रदेशको ऊर्जा रणनीति तयार भइरहेको छ। भविष्यमा हाम्रो ऊर्जा सम्बन्धी रणनीति के हो त, कसरी हामीले 100% चाहिँ रिन्युएबल एनर्जी हामीले युज गर्ने भन्ने हिसाबले कसरी अगाडि बढ्नुपर्छ भन्ने हिसाबले एउटा मार्गनिर्देशन दिने हिसाबले हामी यो ऊर्जा रणनीति तयार हुँदैछ। यसले हामीलाई समग्र गण्डकी प्रदेशमा दिगो लक्ष्य हासिल गर्नलाई यो ऊर्जा रणनीतिले हामीलाई सहयोग गर्छ।
प्रकृति रिसोर्स सेन्टरको सहयोगमा हामीले एउटा बागमती प्रदेश सरकारको ऊर्जा रणनीति भनेर बनाएका छौँ र त्यो चाहिँ अहिले हामीले स्वीकृतिको प्रक्रियामा छ। यसले चाहिँ बागमती प्रदेशको समग्र ऊर्जाको स्वरूप अथवा चाहिँ त्यसको चाहिँ रोडम्याप सन् 2030 सम्म कस्तो हुन्छ भने त्यसले स्पष्टता किटान गरेको छ। रणनीति बनाउँदाको सन्दर्भमा चाहिँ हामी प्रकृति रिसोर्स सेन्टरले चाहिँ विभिन्न ऊर्जा सम्बन्धी सरकारवालाहरूसँगको छलफलमा त्यो एउटा हामीले चाहिँ राम्रै डकुमेन्ट रणनीति प्लस कार्ययोजना दुइटै बनेको छ। त्यसले चाहिँ बागमती प्रदेशलाई ऊर्जा सेक्टरमा चाहिँ अगाडि फड्को मार्नको लागि चाहिँ एउटा राम्रो आधारभूत डकुमेन्ट बन्छ भन्ने मैले आशा लिएको छु।
The project has made direct and positive impacts in the community's livelihoods by successfully piloting renewable energy technologies. In Marine Rural Municipality and Devghat Rural Municipality, a lifting of water for drinking water using solar energy was successfully completed. Similarly, the project had also supported an irrigation project using solar energy in Bagmati Rural Municipality.
बागमती गाउँपालिकाको वडा नम्बर 4 को यो धनडाँडा बेसीमा चाहिँ सोलर मार्फत लिफ्टिङ गरेर लिफ्टिङ सिँचाइको परियोजना गरेका छौँ।
54 घरधुरी नै लाभान्वित हुन्छ यसमा चाहिँ 310 रोपनी जति लगभग जग्गा छ त्यो जग्गालाई चाहिँ पुरै सिँचाइ लाग्छ यति पानीले।
यी तरकारीहरू अथवा फलफुलहरू अथवा बालीहरू उत्पादनमा अलि बढी उपलब्धि हुन्छ जस्तो मलाई लाग्छ।
The entire world is witnessing the impacts of climate change. Developing countries like Nepal are among the most affected. Energy transition is crucial for addressing climate crisis. The multi-actor partnership for 100% renewable energy project has succeeded in engaging stakeholders and advocating just energy transition for addressing dual problems of energy security in the country and climate change. The project has showed that a constructive engagement and result-oriented dialogue among government, development agencies, private sector, academia, media and other stakeholders can facilitate just energy transition in the country.